Hey, what's going on, guys? So, obviously not my bathroom, right? I'm gonna try something out. I don't think I'm gonna put this as my featured video on the channel. I think new subscribers see that. So these videos will probably just go out to current subscribers. I drive a lot during the week, so eventually, this little, I guess, vlog or whatever playlist will build up if this does well. But so it's Saturday. It is October the 3rd. Welcome to October, gentlemen. This year has flown by. And you could say, well, because of the pandemic and all this and that. Well, for some people I can understand. For me, fortunately enough, I was not laid off. Actually, we picked up a lot. Oh, wow, one of my neighbors, well, I mean, not my neighbor, I'm about a mile and a half from my house, but one of my somewhat neighbors, they're getting a new roof put on their house. Hello. Anyways, so yeah, my business or the company I work for has just gotten extremely busy. I mean, we were always busy, but we've just gotten a ton more work. So, my little hat, and yeah, like I said, I'm going to Home Depot right now, and I'll explain why. So, anyways, the year has flown by for me, but I don't think it's necessarily because of the pandemic. I mean, other than wearing a mask, and I have several of these in the truck. Are they N95? KN95s. I don't know if it'll pick that up or not, but KN95 masks. Have a whole pack in my truck, and then we have several packs at the office just in case. But other than wearing a mask, my life really hasn't changed much. I don't go out and do much, to be quite honest. Like shaving. I smoke pipes. I don't know if any of my channel knew that. Probably not. But anyways, brown tobacco pipe, not green tobacco. Anyways, so yeah, it's 8:43 this morning, Saturday morning. Like I said, October the 3rd. So I think the year has gone by super fast for me because of the baby. Honestly, because when you're anticipating something, most of the time I think it goes by slow. Like, for instance, a vacation. Like, if you haven't taken a vacation in 10 years, or I mean even less than that, if you haven't taken a vacation for a couple years, and then you have a vacation booked, like, that time seems to go in slow motion, right? Until the vacation gets there, and then when you're on vacation, it flies by. But anyways, I think most of you understand what I'm saying. But with waiting on the baby, days would go by slow, but weeks would fly by. So yeah, I think truthfully, the reason my year has flown by so fast is due to the 9 months my wife was pregnant. Anyways, so I'm going to Home Depot. I've been having a lot of back pain, and I've always had some back pain. I think my pain threshold, as far as the back at least, is a lot higher than most people. When you live with something for so long, you eventually just build up an immunity to it. So, hello. She had a pretty dog. I think that was a golden retriever. Actually, yeah, it is a golden retriever. He has a little. He had a collar on or something. I don't know, like a decoration collar, decorative collar, whatever you want to call it. But when you live with pain for so long, and I played a lot of soccer, baseball. I didn't really play football, so I can't attribute it to football. But I don't know. My father has back pain. I just think it's genetics, truthfully. I hope my son doesn't get it. But Yeah, I have a herniated disc. My L, whatever it is, one of the lumbar discs. Which again, I've dealt with my entire life, or since high school at least. And I mean, I could function fine. I could run. I could do whatever I need to do. Lift things, no problem. There's always a bit of pain though. But like recently, my back has been really hurting. Like, I get out of bed, I can't stand up straight. It takes me a little bit. Like, I feel like an old freaking man. I can't stand up straight. It takes me a little while. Eventually, I can get upright. And once I start moving a little bit, I do some little exercises. Not exercises, but kind of like left to right leaning stuff, back and forth leaning, and like I do the circles like with my. So that kind of like lubricates or loosens me up, and then I'm back to normal. Well, and it only happens at night, right? So I'm like, all right, it's got to be something with the bed or with how I'm sleeping. So, okay, let's check out the bed. I know it's not the mattress. The mattress is fairly new. It's a Tempur-Pedic. You can adjust whatever it is. So, what it is the well, I guess most mattresses are like this. You have a bed spring on the bottom of the mattress, and the bed springs sit on, or they're not actually springs. They're kind of like wooden boxes, but anyways, so they sit on. As far as my bed frame, my bed frame is obviously it's a box, but it has like runs. They're not 2x4s. They're like, I don't know. They're not even 1x4s. They're like 3/4 inch by, I don't know, as far as the thickness, 3/4 inch by maybe 3 inches wide, and it goes the length of the bed. Well, that lady in the front is looking at me. What's up? Hello. So yeah, I have 5 of those runners, and then my bed springs sit on that, and then my our king mattress sits on top of that. So okay, so it's got to be something with those boards. So I get under there and look, and at first I don't see anything, but then like the boards themselves have like feet, I guess you would call them, that kind of go down from the board, a foot that goes into it like that, and then goes down to the ground here, I guess for stabilizing. And some of those are bent, like they're these little plastic things, and they're bent. So I'm like, what the heck is that? And like, I don't really get under the bed. Like when I vacuum under the bed or sweep under the bed, like we have one of those little Swiffer things, like you bring it under the bed, you pull it to you, you get whatever little dog fur or whatever, typically no dirt or anything gets under the bed. So that's typically what I do to clean it. I don't necessarily get under the bed and stick my head under there. So yeah, those were a little bent. So yesterday I took off, Friday when I got off of work, I took off the king size mattress, which was a bear. I mean, that thing probably weighs 300 pounds. I couldn't, well, first off, it's king size. I can't, like, it's not like a twin where I could wrap my arms around it, pick it up and move it. It's much larger than that. So I kind of have to like jostle it one way and then the other and then the other, and like do like that until it gets off. And anyways, I got it off of the bed springs and moved the bed springs off, and then was looking at, and like some of the wood, since it's so thin and so cheap, were like, they had like little hairline fractures in it. So like the whole thing is just crumbling under us, and that's probably causing my back issues. So right now I'm going to Home Depot. The longest story ever. I'm going to Home Depot, and I'm going to get some 2x4s, untreated, because I don't really need treated for inside the house, obviously. Some untreated 2x4s, and I'm going to cut, I think I'm going to do 6 of them. Instead of 5, I'm going to do 6. Kind of double up like where my back is. And then build my own feet, my own 2x4 feet that go from the 2x4 to the floor. Because I know those aren't going to bend. Those aren't going to be plastic junk pieces of, it's like plastic tubing is what it is. But like, you know how if you have like a plastic tube, right? and then like you bend it, like it doesn't completely crush, like it doesn't completely fold, it just kind of crimps right there. So basically it wasn't holding any weight after it had crimped. So I guess maybe the boards at that point were kind of sagging, which means my back is also sagging in the bed. So at least in my head, that's what I'm thinking. This guy's got a pontoon. I wonder where he's going. It's a beautiful day. It's 68 degrees outside. With the wind, it's probably more like, I don't know, 66, 67. Feels really nice. Feels really, really nice. So we have Home Depot and we have Lowe's. And I'm going to Home Depot because, number one, I prefer Home Depot over Lowe's, especially in my area. I mean, I guess it depends on your area, right? But in my area, or my Home Depot, my Lowe's, because really I say my area, but it's really like a 15-20 minute drive. But yeah, my area, it's better at Home Depot than Lowe's. Plus, Home Depot is only 2 years old at this point, and Lowe's has been there for like 20-something years. So, you know, it's newer as well. Has that fresh look as opposed to like, you know, boards on the floor and that type of thing. I guess management and employees kind of are better also at Home Depot. I don't know. But I'm going to Home Depot for that reason. But truthfully, I mean, like, that is a reason, but mainly it's because Chick-fil-A is right next to Home Depot. And my wife wanted Chick-fil-A. Like, I told her I was going to be doing this today, and she's like, all right, just make sure you get some Chick-fil-A. So, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to Home Depot. So, there's a really good donut place here. It's called Dough'licious Donuts. So instead of delicious, it's Dough'licious, D-O-U-G-H, Licious Donuts. And I don't know, probably like once or twice a month, I'll go there in the mornings and get I get a Boston cream pie, and I'll either get like a coconut cream pie, or if they don't have those, I'll get like a twist or two. And then I'll either get coffee or something I haven't had since I was a kid, that I started getting again. Like, when I say a kid, like probably, I don't know, 8, 9, 10. Something I started getting again was chocolate milk when I get donuts back there. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of milk, period. When I was a kid, I used to love it. But chocolate milk and donuts, for some reason, I don't know what it is with me, chocolate milk and donuts are really good. So, that's what I get. Not the healthiest breakfast, right? But typically I don't eat breakfast, if I'm being quite honest. I do not eat breakfast. I typically don't eat breakfast. I'll eat like a small lunch, and then you know, eat a decent dinner. So we're almost to Home Depot. Like I said, it's about a 15-20 minute drive. At this point, I'm just rambling for you guys. But it's, what are we at? We're at almost 14 minutes. I turned on the camera, or I turned on the phone recording probably, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes after I left my house, 2 or 3 minutes. So yeah, it's about 15-20 minutes to get to the Home Depot. I don't know how much you can see out of the window there. Probably not too much. But it's like really green where I live, and lots of trees, and you know, standard stuff. The vehicle I drive, it's a 2004 Frontier. And you're like, 2004? What? 16, almost 17 years old. Yeah. This thing has never given me a problem. I only got it, I purchased this in 2008. And I purchased it from an older guy, probably at that point in time in his 70s, or late 60s, 70s, early 70s. And He had 16,000 miles over 4 years on this thing. He was just keeping it at his house. He didn't really like to drive any longer. He bought it brand new. So I was like, all right, I'll buy it from you. Yeah, we looked at Kelley Blue Book value. We looked at, what's the other, Edmunds. And I had my mechanic go out there, look at it. I paid my mechanic $50 to look at everything. And he was like, yeah, this is basically brand new other than the 16 or 17, whatever it was, 1,000 miles engine wear. So I was like, okay. And my mechanic undershot about, I don't know, it was like 1,500 under what Kelley Blue Book and Edmunds. And so I was like, let's just split the difference. I'll give you $750 less than what you're looking for instead of 1,500, and we'll call it a deal. And that was the best purchase I've ever made. Buying a used vehicle is, in my opinion, the smartest thing you could do when purchasing a vehicle. Because as soon as you drive it off the lot, what is it, like a brand new vehicle? It's like 15 to 20% just instantly gone of the vehicle's value. This is a truck. I'm going to get wood, so you would think I'm in a truck. But yeah, I'm in a truck, and wow, Home Depot is freaking packed. Holy cow. I'll turn it up here. There's 2 turn-ins. That one looks a little, that's like the contractor's side, so I'm not going to go over there. We'll turn it on the regular consumer side. But yeah, at this point I have 186,568 miles on the odometer. Never a problem with the engine. Transmission's perfectly fine. It is an automatic, it's not a manual, so gas mileage is about 21, 22 miles to the gallon. I swear, dude, what is going on with this Home Depot? There's like a million freaking people here. All right, I need lumber. Lumber's over there. Gotta be careful where I'm driving. All these people walking around. Can I flip my camera? No. Apparently I cannot. These are like younger people, and they're walking like they've never walked before or something. It's like they were walking so slow. What is going on? All right, so the lumber's here. I need lumber. What is this dude just parked in the middle of the... What are you doing, dude? Is he blocking the spot for something? He was like standing in the middle of 4 parking spots. So I just pulled right next to him. He moved. All right, guys, we're here. Let's see if I could show you. Well, you can't really see too much, I'm sure. But Home Depot back there, maybe? Can you see Home Depot back there? Maybe, maybe not. Anyways. All right, that's it. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.